live or no?
Yeah.
I posted on the live show.
Gabby, try to log in and see if you can win. Just with the volume. These kids are all there.
You posted it. It's good.
All right, I'm listening.
Testing. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Don't pull glass.
Testing. It's so delayed.
Gotta turn the mic on. There we go. Now your mic's on.
Testing. Testing.
Yeah. Talk. Why do you have to say testing? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Everybody in the house. Come on, let's go.
It's super delayed.
You heard my mic check? Now you hear nothing.
I think it's picking it up from there. No? Yeah. It's picking it up from there. I don't think this is working. Ew!
Yeah.
It's not great. Maybe we have to give it. Is this red is on?
Where's your other one at?
In my pocket.
He's the other one. What about this shit? Another day.
What do you mean? Hello? Keep step away from this.
Yeah, go as far as you can.
Joey! Joey!
Let's go. What? Yeah. Let's go. Warm up hard, boys. Let's go. Still picking up from here. That's me.
Let me see if there's a setting on this thing to give it access.
Jesus, you should have figured that out earlier.
Testing. Testing, testing.
Put the extension back on now. See if it works.
was always a lot.
Take the quarterback off. We changed that so we went right to his quarter.
We don't have a lot of time. This is stupid. It's not working.
That's still me. Yeah.
Put the other one back on. Or let's test you talking just through the phone.
Just talk normal.
Just stand right here and do it. Stand right here, because that's where you're gonna stand, right?
Testing. Gowdy, can you hear me? You can? Do that.
You're loud as shit anyway. So
I'm loud, yeah.
you should probably be on my right side. That's where the mic is. So, Jesse, can you?
He's gonna kill us. I gotta move all the beer. It's all organized. Just gonna push it all back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are testing live. Looks like we have 9 viewers. If you could hear us, give us a little comment. We're testing out a new mic setup, and so far it's been complete disaster. So if you can, shoot a comment and let us know you can hear the broadcast.
Can we make this full screen?
Your mom and dad are here?
Yeah.
Better. Make this go away. There's our full screen option. Sound like
we're listening. All right, let's just put this back in for now.
Yep.
No, guys, get serious, boys. Come on.
Maybe keep it a little further away from you so when you yell it's
Testing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Make sure you can hear it, Gowdy. Delrose texted me, said he couldn't hear. All right, warm-ups have commenced. PHC versus the Long Island Royals. Game 1 of the AYHL schedule. Game. That's what we're dealing with before. We bought a brand new microphone, and we have major issues with it, so we're going back to the old setup. In any event, Game 1, AYHL schedule. Your former regular season champion PHC and playoff champions versus the runner-up, Long Island Royals. New year, new team, new broadcast setup. But we will be live shortly. 1:38 left to go in the warm-ups. Let's recap how we got here. PHC opened the season last weekend in Detroit. played some of the top teams throughout the country. Won our last game against the Chicago Mission. Some of our other scorers got themselves on the score sheet. Mikey Longo with 2 bingos, 1 on the power play, and 1 a backhand roof, which was a gorgeous goal. Asher Clements also got himself on the board, caught a puck, dropped it to his own self, and banged it through the goalie's legs. Can you zoom in a little? Yeah. This will be our last weekend broadcasting for this, and then we will have some Zoom capabilities. In any event, pucks are getting picked up, and we are about to get underway, ladies and gentlemen. We are again looking for sponsors. If you'd like to donate and hear your company's name on the power play or penalty kill, please let us know. The buzzer has sounded. McNamee, Gowdy, and Digatano at center ice. Friends before the game, but as soon as this puck drops, I can tell you they will be friends no more. McNamee, a very hard player. I'm sure he'll give it to Joe when he can. And he will definitely crash the net on Max if he gets his opportunity. 15 minutes on the board. First AYHL game for both teams. We will play a doubleheader. Second game will commence at 4:10 this afternoon. We are perched up at Dunlop's, ready to bring you what should be a good Tilly. For those of you listening near and far, again, PHC coming off 2-3 weekend in Detroit. Losses to the Toronto Young Nats, Little Caesars, and Tommy Goble's crew from the Cleveland Barons. We're going to showcase some new lines here. Clements will move to the left wing. Nash Tobias will center Clements. Tommy Barron, who took a monster hit at the end of the Chicago game, was out of practice for a couple days, but looks like he's ready to go. Tobias, Barron, Clements, Luke, and Lucas on the back end. And we're ready to go, folks. The opening draw of the AYHL season. PHC wins it. Barron back to Seiden. Seiden chips it up to Barron. He throws it in, and PHC will chase. Clements looks like he'll be first for that puck. Royals chip it up the wall. Lucas keeps that in, tries to throw it back down deep. Clements working on that half wall there. He dumps it in deep. Tommy Barron first to chase. Him and McNamee battling. Clements picks up the loose puck. He's wheeling and battling. Loose puck behind the net. Nash picks it up. He's working behind the net. He's covered. Clements is there behind the net. Steps in. 2 PHC's guys behind the net. The Royals throw it up the wall. Looks like they're going to break out here. They hit the guy in the center. Seiden comes in to try to break that up and cannot. Tommy Barron on the back check. Royals cross the blue. Will throw one in on Gowdy. Gowdy turns out to the corner. Luke picks it up, throws it up to Barron on the wall. McNamee steps in, pinches, keeps it in. He's working down low. Seiden there to give him the business. Those two battling. McNamee's great play. Tobias came over and knocks McNamee down. He's looking for a penalty. That probably was a penalty, but not today. Royals coming in off the half wall. They throw it in front. Man in front. Max turns that aside. There's a battle. Loose puck. Lucas picks that up. Mikey Longo comes off the bench on the wing. Joey comes in off the bench. He's going to be centering Longo, and we will see. We're not sure what this line is. Seiden's still on the ice to knock it off the ice because we're pinned in our zone. Seiden and Longo working on the half wall there. Joe funnels back. Luke has it. Turns in, and we're finally out of the zone. McDonough comes in. McDonough, Digatano, and Longo. Here come the Royals across the blue. Finney pushes him to the outside. Loose puck and on Gowdy, and we'll get our first whistle of the game. 13:08 on the clock. McDonough on the left, Digitano at the center, and Mikey Longo on the right, Tushev and Finney. Joey wins the draw to Kellen, who pushes it back to Finney. He loses it, but Blake's there. He wraps it around the Longo on the wall. Longo just throws it out. Oh, they're going to call that not icing. Joey going to be first at a puck. McNamee was expecting icing, it looked like, but his other D partner is going to come over and battle Joe. Joe's taken down. In comes McDonough to pick it up. Joe's still behind the net. Kellen throws it to the point. Blake has it. Couldn't do anything with it. Throws it to the far side corner. Joey and Longo there to battle. McNamee gets it, wraps it to the other wall. Tushev thought about pinching, but it's going to back up as the Royals will be first to that puck. Joe steps in, breaks that up. McDonough has it, picks up the loose puck, throws it in front, nobody home. Joe picks it up, throws it in. Oh, Mikey Longo there. Mikey Longo works. Shot. Oh, loose puck right there. Good job. Longo almost squeaked that through. Loose puck behind. Joey gets the puck at the blue. He dumps it in, and we're off sides. 12:18 on the clock. Good pressure there by PHC. Kasha comes out with Fiorello and Chamberlain. PHC gets it into the zone. Fiorello on the pursuit. That puck's wrapped around. One of the Royals goes down. Kasha there behind the net, battling. Puck comes out to the Long Island Royals winger, who's pressured. Good job by Chamberlain or Fiorello there on the back check. Seiden picks it up. He turns it over to Borden. Borden backhands it up to Ray Kasha at center ice. Fumbles it. Borden scoops up the loose puck. Tries to jump in deep, but his pocket's picked. Here come the Royals 3-on-2. If they hurry, Fiorello looks like he's getting back. That goes in on Max. We'll get a whistle. 11:43 on the clock. PHC had to get that puck deep there. Got our pockets picked, and back came the other way. We will make a line change here. Out comes Clements, Barron, and Tobias. Luke and Logan stay on the back end. Face off to Max's left. Tobias wins the draw over to Clements. Clements pushes it to Borden. Borden scans the ice, D to his partner. Luke chips it up to Barron. He stumbles. Puck comes back in the corner. Luke will be first to that puck. He collects. Two Royals come. He plays it up the wall to Clements. Clements has it. He chips it. Tries. Oh, good little play by Clements. Tripped it across middle. Tommy Barron was breaking there, just out of his reach. Puck comes back in on his own, but the Royals are offside. 11:21 on the clock. Lucas and Tushev come out. Joey, Kellen, and Longo. Joey in on the draw. Joe wins it back to Tushev. Tushev scans the ice, throws it to Joe, who baseball bats it down. He's got wheels, chipped it to himself. He's going. Joe's over the blue line. He's carrying. Kellen driving the net. Joey walks. Joey takes it behind the net, looking for somebody, looking for some help. They get tied up. Joey's dumped. He takes the Royals player down with him. Longo's behind the net. He plays it. Kellen there has it. He's got Joe in front. If he looks, he does. He finds it. Oh, good little look by Kellen. Had Joe in the front. Shot it behind. Royals come in. They cross the blue. They're pushed wide by Lucas. Shot in on Gowdy, but turned aside by Blake. Blake plays it up the wall to McDonough. McDonough on the offside. He's got to get to his own side here. Nobody home. McDonough coming back. Joe comes over for support. Blake battling. Loose puck. Kellen off the wall. That puck's loose. Comes to Blake. Blake chips it up to Longo. We got numbers if we hurry. Kellen's going to go for a change. No, he isn't. Royals pick their pocket. Longo was looking for some help there, but didn't realize Joe and Kellen were going for a change. Longo has it at center ice. Comes back to Joe. Joe chips it up the wall. Kellen's going to pressure. Longo's going to pressure. Puck squirts out to Finney. Joey finally goes for a change. Fiorello comes off the bench. Finney goes D to D. Oh, Borden tripped up. That's going to be a penalty. That'll be the first penalty of the game with 9:55 on the clock. Finney threw it across the board and right in our slot. Borden tried to make an outlet pass, but hit the Royals defender or forward on the pressure. Puck laying in our crease. Borden retrieves it and was dumped. And we'll go on our first power play today, folks. Ray Kasha, Chamberlain, and Fiorello with Finney and Borden on the back end. 9:55 on the clock. The first power play of the day. Furo wins the draw over to the half wall to Chamberlain. Chamberlain pushes it to Finney at the point. He can't handle it. Out to center ice. Finney goes D to Borden. Borden goes up the wing to Ray Casha. He throws it in. O'Malley screaming on it. We got to get our horse on our horse. The first one to that puck was a Royals defender who gets his pocket picked. 2 PHC guys on the battle in there, Chamberlain and Fiorello. Casha plays it back to Borden, but he fumbles it, regroups, regains it. He's got it at the top of the circle. Logan's going to put a puck on goal, but that's wide and comes around all the way to the other side. Finney rotates over. PHC battling along the wall. Finney's going to pinch. Royals will pitch it behind him. But Borden there, great escape move by Borden. He's got to play it up to Ray. Ray's going to dump it in. And here comes Joey off the bench. Joey's going to come in on the play. He's going to be on the forecheck. Longo comes in off the bench. Kellen comes off the bench. That's dumped all the way down. They're calling no icing there. 8:55 on the clock. 29 seconds left on the penalty. Gowdy comes and plays it to Lucas. Lucas lost it. Plays it behind to Luke. Luke has it. Plays it to Joey in the middle, who bumps it to Kellen. Here we go. Kellen's got it in the middle. Kellen bumps it to Joe in the wing. Joe dances by on his backhand, shot wide. Ooh, it was a nice little play on the breakout. Longo has it on the wall. Plays it to Joey. Joey plays it back to the D. Lucas is going to walk middle. Lucas has it. He plays it to Luke. Luke takes a shot. That's blocked. Max Gowdy banging his stick. The penalty is over. That's played in on goal. And the Royals will make a save with 8:17 on the clock. Got to get our head up there on the shot from the point. Shooting into guys. Clements, Nash, and Barron come out. First power play is 0 for 1, and that's because we didn't have a sponsor, my friends. All you cheap bastards, please get your money up. Face off, back to Lucas. Lucas throws one in. Oh, that had eyes. Went right in on goal into the goalie's breadbasket. Didn't think he saw that, but it hit him right in the belly. Good little shot by Lucas to get it through. Nash wins the draw again to Clements. Clements plays it back to Lucas. Lucas he's going to looked like he was going to shoot. He tried to play it into the corner. Royals defenseman is there. He plays it up to their forward. Nash Tobias on the back check. Great little job there by Nash to break that up. Royals have it on the half wall. Tommy Barron picks up a loose puck, tries to hit Clements just outside his reach, and the Royals defenseman is going to throw it in on goal. We're going to make a defensive change on the back end as out comes Finney and Tushev. Forward unit will stay, and Clements, Tobias, and Barron. Tobias wins it over to Barron, who throws it over to Blake. Blake wraps it around to Tommy. He chips it up. That's going to go all the way down. It may be icing if it gets there. Nash is on his horse, and they will call that icing with 7:37 on the clock left to play in the first period. Fiorello, Casha, and Chamberlain will come out for the defensive zone draw just to Max's right. Fiorello steps in for the draw. He wins it back. Finney has it. He plays it up to Chamberlain. Fiorello comes over, pulls it. He's got Casha in the middle. Fiorello is going to try to beat 2 defenders. He crosses the blue. He dips his shoulder. He throws one in on goal on a backhand right into the belly of the Long Island Royals goaltender. 7:24 on the clock. Fiorello in for the offensive drone draw. He loses the draw. Royals have it. Defenseman gets it, plays it up to the half wall. Looks like Finney was going to pinch there. He's going to now back up. Stay still at the top of the dots. Top of the circles there, so he plays it in deep. There's a play across the middle. Ray Casha was there, but just outside of his reach. Ray Casha walking in the corner. Chamberlain comes over to help. He picks up a loose puck behind the net, throws one out in front, nobody home. Royals get it on the top of the circles, no breakout. They got a guy breaking through the middle, but that puck is just outside his reach. No icing on that play. Blake will be first to the puck, take it behind our own net. Tries to play it up to Chamberlain, but he loses it. Finney comes over and cleans up that trash, plays it up to Shake and Bake Ray on the half wall. Ray gets his feet moving. He's got Fiorello, doesn't move it, tries to play it up now, but here come the Royals on a 2-on-2. Finney pivots. They're on the half, on the wall, and that's played in on Max. Max will cover that with 6:32 on the clock for a stoppage of play and all 5 players will change. We've got Borden and Seiden, Digatano, McDonough, and Longo. Digatano on the draw. Digatano wins it to McDonough. McDonough squirts 3. He tries to play it, but cannot. McDonough has it. Joe plays that up to Longo. We got numbers. Longo, one-on-one on Declan McNamee. Longo tries to shake and bake. He goes wide. Declan plays him wide. Plays it in on goal. Kellen's first to that. Rebound. Let the Royals retreat. Longo working behind the net with Joe. Joe tries to step in front. He's buried. McDonough on the wall. The Royals will chip it out. Luke will retreat. Luke will be first to that puck. He scans. He plays it D to Borden. Borden gets it. He plays it up. But that goes center ice to the Royals defenseman. Longo with the loose puck. And Kellen was just a step off sides. 5:52 on the clock. Neutral zone face off. All 5 players will stay. Digatano on the draw. Kellen picks that loose puck up, and here they come. Longo crashing the net. Digatano picks up the loose puck on the wall, tries to play it deep. That's thrown back out. Seiden will be the first one to that. Goes in on Gowdy. Gowdy settles it for Seiden. He picks it up, gets his head up ice. He's looking. He's skating. He's got ice. He's across the blue, across the red, across the far blue. He comes in. He bombs one in on goal. Loose puck, nobody home. Kellen was there, but just out of his reach. Kellen's got it, plays it across the side, and he's still in the zone. Oh, Seiden had 2 guys crashing the net on the far side. Didn't see them. Throws one in. Can of corn for the Royals goalie. Good play by Luke. Didn't see. He had Joe and Longo. Sounded like Longo was calling for it. But Luke throws one in on goal. 5:22 on the clock. Good little play there. A lot of activity. Tobias in on the face-off. Tobias loses it. The Royals will get it. They'll go behind their net. That looks like it's Logan Bacard who backhands it up to his player on the wall, but it's kept by Blake. Kept by Blake again. Now it comes out to the neutral zone. Blake D to D to Lucas. Lucas has it. He's going to throw it in, but not deep enough. Royals defenseman gets it, throws it back up the half wall. Clement's working. He plays it to Tobias. Tobias has Chamberlain. Oh, Chamberlain just outside of Chamberlain's reach. Chamberlain is now battling in the corner. Over comes Tobias to help. 2 Long Island Royals there and 2 PHC, and out with the puck comes Clements. Clements has it. He works down low, chips it to himself. He still has it. He looks to play it to back to Blake. Blake has it, takes a blast, hits a Royals defender. Clements has it in the corner. Clements tries to shake and bake, takes it behind the net. He's looking, indirect pass off the wall to Lucas. Nice play by Clements. Lucas back to Clements, but it was off the wall there. Royals guy came over and bats it, but Lucas steps in. He's twisting and twirling down low. Still in the corner, looking for somebody to help. Throws it behind the net. Clements will chase. Royals will play it up to the far side winger. It's in his feet. Can't make a play. Chamberlain and Clements there to keep it in. Oh, nice play by Clements to force it back in. Loose puck there, but just out of our reach. Royals will play it into our own end. Blake will retreat, and they'll go for a change. 4:01 on the clock. Blake with a sauce pass up to Clements at center ice. Clements will dump it, and he'll go for a change. So will Blake Tushev, so will Lucas, and so will Chamberlain. Joey Digatano comes out on the ice with Barron. Luke comes out. Barron has it. He plays it back. Oh, looked like Barron was chipped. Joey Digatano gets it in the neutral zone. Oh, Declan stepped up, but Joe still has it. He's got McDonough in the middle. Oh, couldn't turn. Joe has it at the blue. Waiting, plays it far side to Logan. Logan has it. He steps over the blue. Nice shake and bake by Logan. Gets caught up in the referee's skates. We got a retreat here. Logan made a nice play, but the ref was there. Logan plays it back D to Finney. Finney has it. He stands in the middle of our ice. He throws it far side to Kellen, just out of his reach. We're looking for icing there, but McNamee's first to that puck. No icing. McNamee plays it behind his net to his D partner, who plays it up to the wing. Logan pinches. Nice pinch by Logan. Loose puck in the middle. McNamee comes over and cleans that trash up, throws it up the wall. Borden keeps that, tries to shoot it, it's deflected. McDonough had it for a second there, but it's still loose, goes behind the net. McDonough, Digatano there behind the net. Working, 2:45 on the clock. McDonough, Digatano, and 2 Royals. Royals come away with it. They'll throw it out to mid-ice. Good little break-up play by Logan there. McNamee crosses the blue. Logan's there. Barron's in on that, ties a guy up. Oh, nice play by Logan. He got Kellen and Joe. Joe has it. Oh, he tried to play it back to Kellen. Kellen didn't see it. Kellen's going to be first to that puck, plays it behind the net. Joe's in the slot, unmarked. Royals play it up the wing. Nice pinch by Lucas. Lucas has Joe helping him. They play it to the middle, but nobody home. Royals will get that and just throw it. And here come the Royals out across the red, in on our blue. Luke keeps them to the outside, nobody home. Joe picks up the loose puck. He's going to push it. Here comes Joe across the red. 2:03 on the clock. Joe bakes one guy. Ooh, that second guy came over. Joe somehow has it back, plays it back to somebody. I think that was Fiorello. That shot went off the goalie and into the corner. Nice little play there. Joe goes for a change. Fiorello comes out. Kasha has it in the middle. Kasha throws one in on goal. Nobody home, but a rebound. Oh, Fiorello was there. Couldn't find it. Royals play it down. That's going to be an icing. They're calling no icing. Not sure why. Gowdy's going to come out and play that for Luke. 1:30 on the clock. Luke has the puck. Luke scans, comes through the middle. Luke's got guys. Tries to play it to himself. Chamberlain's going to play it. Luke leading the rush here. Got to get back. Got to get back. Oh, yeah, nice play by Chamberlain there on the wall. The Royals were gone. Two PHC guys collide. That's Seiden and Kasha. 2-on-1 for the Royals. Luke trying to get back into play. Nice play by Chamberlain to recover. Lucas breaks that up and plays it to Ray, who just banks it off the wall into the neutral zone. Royals will go D to D and up the far side. Blake comes out on the ice. Fiorello there. Blake scoops up the loose puck. He's going to take it behind our own net. 50 on the clock. Blake got it, his wheels. He plays it up to Ray. Ray has it at the blue. Ray tries to play it across to Fiorello in the center. He does. Fiorello crosses the blue, and we are offsides. Looked like Blake Tushev was offsides there with 41 on the clock. We're going to have Longo, Clements, and Tobias with Finney. Is that Finney? Yep, Finney and Tushev. 41 on the clock, neutral zone face-off. PHC loses the draw, but Nash works his ass off, and he's going to be first to the puck. But here comes the Royals the other way. 1-on-1, Finney. Finney keeps him wide. They're going to throw it in on Gowdy loose. Gowdy makes the save and covers it just behind the net to the far side. That wasn't going in on Max, I can tell you that right now. 29 seconds left on the clock in the first period. Tobias steps in, face-off just to Max's right. Tobias wins the draw back to Blake. Blake has it. He scans. He cuts middle. Nice little play by Blake. Blake chips it up to Longo. Longo plays it to Tobias. 2-on-1. Clements and Nash. Clements driving the net. Nash gets it. Tries to throw it in. Couldn't get it across to Tobias or to Clements. Clements was wide open having a hoagie. Longo playing the puck in the offensive zone. That puck squirts free. McNamee gets that and clears it up the wall. That's not McNamee. Sorry, folks. PHC, ooh, got away with one there. Blake Tushev just dumps a Royals player at center ice at the buzzer. It looked like a trip to me, but it's not, friends. End of the first period. Don't know the shot total because we're not keeping track here, but it looks like PJ Chamberlain working the booth, the scorer's booth for the first time in his young career. Not sure if he's equipped to run the scorer's clock and keep track of the shots. That's a lot to handle over there in the booth. You know, we know you may need a degree from MIT in order to keep the track of the shots and the score clock. Gowdy is going to make the call down to the scorer's table. Looks like Chamberlain is not looking at his phone. O'Malley calls the boys in to talk. So, a couple of flurries of activity for PHC in the first period. Had a couple of good chances. Some loose pucks in front. Nobody able to bang them home. I think our best opportunity there came at the end of the first period. A 2-on-1 Tobias and Clements. Tobias just unable to slide it over to Clements, who was alone in the slot having a biscuit. And we're not at 0. Just as we expected, this would be a hard-fought game. This Royals team plays very good fundamental hockey. What is it? We're talking about changing up the camera angle for the second game this afternoon. We may try to do it for the third. We are getting some complaints about the distance. Folks believe that we are filming this game from Baghdad. We are not, my friends. We are just perched atop Dunlops. But we are doing this with an iPhone since Clark Finney's $51,200 camera is yet to be able to let us stream. Nonetheless, we're still working on it. Digitano, Chamberlain, and McDonough step in for the second period draw. Finney and Tushev on the back end. 15 minutes on the clock. Joe loses the draw. Center ice. Uh-oh, here comes Joe. Joe's tripped, but they're going to call that offsides. McNamee and Joe collided there just out top of the blue line. And I think Joe's momentum took him in across the blue before he was able to pull it in. So we will have a face-off in the neutral zone. Joe steps in for the draw. Referee is telling Chamberlain to back up. Joe steps in again. Joe loses the draw over. McNamee will pick that loose puck up. He'll cross the red. He's going to cross the brew. His dad is yelling from the bench wheel. He throws that in on Gowdy. That's loose. Wow. Looked like there was a Max had it. A couple of guys stopped, but there was a loose puck there. Blake has the puck in our own corner. Blake chips that up to Kellen. Kellen has it. Tries to chip it past the D-man. He does. Here comes Kellen. He's got Chamberlain. He's got Joe in the slot also. It's a 3-on-2. Plays it to Joe. Joe shoots. Oh, rang it off the bar. Ladies and gentlemen, rang it off the bar. Kellen on the back check. Here come the Royals across the blue. They cut middle. Joey's there. He scoops it up. He tries to play it over to himself, but he does. He plays it to Chamberlain, and here we go. We're off to the races again. McNamee scoops that puck up at his own blue. He twists, he turns. He's got Joe on him. He's still twisting. No help. He just throws it out to center ice. PHC's all over that. Blake is there. Royals guy is down. He steps by Blake. He's hauled down. No penalty. Kellen steps in. He's got Chamberlain. Oh, Kellen threw one in on goal. That's short side. Royals get it. They play it out to McNamee at center ice. He bumps it to the middle. One guy steps through from the Royals. He's well guarded. He tries to turn and throw one in on goal, but Blake is there. He plays it up to Chamberlain on the half wall. Chamberlain throws it across far side to Tommy Barron, who plays it up to McDonough, who's still out there. McDonough has it. He's going to throw it in. He's finally going to go for a change. Here comes Tommy Barron first on the play. Our first opportunity in the second period, folks, rang off the bar. McDonough hit Joey in the slot, rang it off the bar. Snake bitten nonetheless. Clements working hard in the corners. He's dumped. No penalty on the call. 3 PHC players there. Getting a little chippy here. Luke throws one in on goal. Clements is there. He bangs once, twice. Oh, he's tackled. Sean Barron being delivered cocktails. I did not see one for me. But nonetheless, here come the Royals across the blue. They chip it deep and chase. Looks like Borden's going to be first to that puck. Siden's going to come around. Oh, there's a loose puck in front. Oh, the Royals had a great opportunity, but they pushed it wide. Whew. We got away with one there. Somebody has no stick. Not sure who that is. But here comes Luke Siden leading the rush. Siden across. He's just going to throw one in, and that's going to go in on goal. But here come the Royals. Uh-oh. Guy hanging behind. Clements. Great play. Clements keeps it in. Tommy Barron gets it, dumps it deep. He goes for a change. Fiorello in on the puck. He's battling with McNamee in the corner. McNamee and him fall down. Not before he plays it back to Finney, who throws it over to Lucas, a dead spot in the middle. Lucas walks, takes a shot, deflected. That's why. Ray Cash are going to be the first to the puck. Ray comes out of the corner. Longo there. He looks to dance. Longo does. He's behind the net. He's looking. He plays it back to Lucas. Lucas has it. He's going to play it back to Longo in the corner. Longo steps middle. He bakes one. He shoots. Sniped. 1-0 PHC. Longo and Lucas Amaker play catch on the wall. You could see it developing. Longo picked up the puck, walked out behind the net, hit his D-man, who walked middle, finds Longo back on the half wall. Longo walks middle, goal. And that's a hockey play, folks. You move pucks, you score goals. You don't move pucks, you lose hockey games. Longo, his third of the season from Lucas Amaker with 11:53 on the clock. Digitano, Chamberlain, and McDonough with Tushev and Amaker on the back end. Max Gowdy goes for a skate to celebrate. We're in for the face-off. Digitano wins the draw to himself, but he loses it. Chamberlain's knocked down. The clock is not running. PJ Chamberlain cannot record the score and do the clock, my friends. So we're not going to expect that he's keeping the shot total. Guaranteed he is not. Lucas has it behind our own net. He spins. He's looking for help. He chips it over to his D partner, Blake. Blake has it, chips it off the wall to Kellen, who's absolutely buried. No penalty there. That's played in on Max. We'll get a whistle with 11:32 on the clock. McDonough was buried. Looked like very similar play to Tommy Barron getting buried in Detroit against the Mission. And it was a scary play in Detroit there. But nonetheless, Kellen looks fine. Joe will step in for the defensive zone draw. Joe will win it back to Lucas. Lucas has it. He plays it around to Chamberlain. Chamberlain's got it. He's got Joe cutting. He plays it to Joe in his skates, but he's able to recover. Blake has it. Joey chips it in deep. Chamberlain going to be first to that puck with McDonough chasing. In steps Lucas, who pinches. Nice little pinch by Lucas. He plays it back into the corner. Nobody could find it. Royals will play it to the other D-man. And it looks like they're going to be able to break out. They try to play it up the wall, and they do. Blake's going to get it. Retreat in his own zone. 11 on the clock. Blake takes it behind our own net. 2 Royals come in. Blake collides with a Royal. Lucas picks up the loose puck. He plays it up to Chamberlain. Chamberlain looking for help. He's going to throw it to the middle, and he's got McDonough. He bumps it to Joey. Joey's got a one-on-one. Joey walks. Breakaway, Joey DiGaetano. Joey beat him. Backhand. Shoots it wide. Great play. Great play by Kellen McDonough. Bumps it to Joe. Joe bakes a kid in the middle. Pushed it wide. Ladies and gentlemen, do not know what is going on, but we may need a new stick because this stick keeps pushing him wide. Sean Barron shaking his head. Puck played behind the net. The monkey on Joe's back is extremely heavy at this point, but we are getting chances. We look very good this early here in the second period. Great play from Chamberlain to McDonough to DiGaetano. We're battling in our own end. Royals have a guy camped in front. They spin, they turn, they throw one in front. That's pushed behind the net. Royals have it on the corner. Finney just keeping them to the outside there. Royals still working out of that corner. That's bumped. Ray Cash is there. His defenseman throws it back into the corner. And that's pushed in front. Finney there. Here comes Joe again. If he's first, he does. He pushes it out. Joe has it. He's going to cross the blue. He's got a guy streaking. They step over. Royals step over and break that up. They come the other way. Royals cross the blue. They're going to throw it in on Max. That's wide. I think that's Tushev first to the puck. He chips it up to Ray Kasha. Ray Kasha has it. Ray Kasha battling. Ray Kasha's hauled down. Joe's hauled down. They play it up. Here comes Joe going for a change. Looks like that's Finney. Finney has it. Plays it over to Borden. Borden has it. Up. Borden loses it. Here comes the Royals. Royals shoot it. Shot. Deflected wide. There's a battle in front. And that was... Not sure who that was. Came over and broke that up. We're so far goddamn away. Here comes Clements. One-on-one on McNamee. He plays it into the corner. McNamee and Clements go. Clements first to the puck. He's battling. McNamee plays it out in front. Nobody home. Tommy Barron throws it. Goes over to Seiden. Seiden plays it in on the wall. Tommy Barron now on the forecheck. Royals played up the wall. Tobias first to that puck. Luke keeps it up just outside the blue. 8:35 on the clock. 1-0 Royals. Two great opportunities. You just could not convert. Joe has hit a post and a breakaway. He beat everybody and pushed it wide. Fiorello in on the draw with Chamberlain and Kasher. Fiorello wins it back to Seiden. Seiden has it. He plays it up the strong side. Chamberlain battling. Fiorello comes away with it. He's got Ray in the middle. He flows it to Ray. Ray's got it. Takes a shot into the goalie's glove. Ooh, looked like it surprised the goalie there for a second. He caught it, but didn't know he had it. Looks like Joe is doing some work on his stick on the bench. He's yelling at Stu Seiden, who taped his stick, and he will definitely be blaming Stu for missing the net there. Fiorello loses the draw. Royals played around to the half wall. Winger picks up the puck. Luke retreats, but Chamberlain comes back, picks up the loose puck. He chips it back in. McNamee goes D to D. Up the weak side. They play it up to their forward. Lucas, a mocker there, forcing him wide. Royals will dump it deep. Luke will be first to that puck. Luke gets it behind the net. Plays it up the wall to Chamberlain. Chamberlain battling. 2 Royals there. Luke comes over to help. He pushes it out to center ice. McNamee has it. He looked to spin. He fell. Fiorello was there, but didn't see that McNamee had fallen. Good opportunity there, but wasted. McNamee retreats in his own zone. He gets the puck. Wraps it to his own defenseman. McDonough off the bench. Longo on the ice. McDonough working. Lucas going to be first at the puck. He's going to... not going to be first. Royal guy beat him there, but Lucas had a great angle. Broke that up, plays it up to McDonough. McDonough has it, plays it up to Fiorello in the slot. Fiorello bumped by 2 guys. Longo there, we're caught. 4-on-2 if they hurry. Longo, great job, picks his pocket. He's stripped, no call. No idea what these guys are looking at. Here comes McDonough. Looks to slide it to Joe. Joe and McDonough working. Joe throws one in on goal. Here comes the Royals looking to break out. Longo breaks that pass up. Lucas breaks it up at center ice. Royals regain it. They might have been offsides there, but no call. Harmless little play there. McDonough working on the sidewall. Here comes a loose puck. Played over to Blake. Blake's got Longo. He chips it up to him. We got a 3-on-2. Longo has it. He plays it to Joe. Joe got it in his feet. Longo retreats. Longo had it. Could have been a 3-on-2 down low, but the Royals throw it out to center ice. Finney has it. 6:38 on the clock. Finney pivots. He throws it to Blake. Blake looks to play. One touch it back to him. He got some pressure. Finney will collect. He's going to go behind our own net. Royals will be on that. They play it up the wall to Longo. Longo tried to throw it out. Cannot. Looks like Blake's there. Blake tries to chip it out. Longo does. He chips it out. Blake leading the rush. Got to get back. Here come the Royals. Nice play by Finney. Broke up the first attempt, but the Royals loose. Blake comes over. They throw it behind the net. Joe on that. Joe working in the corner. He ties up a Royal. Royals still have it. Joe comes out with it. Joe plays it up to Longo. Longo's got a guy. He does. Nice play to Kellen. Kellen's got it at center ice. They pick his pocket, and here come the Royals. Royals are skating here now, folks, with 5:50 on the clock. Royals play it across. Longo there. He's got time and space. Longo looked to throw it across to Joe. Cannot break out. Blake retreats. Blake has it. Blake twisting. He's twirling. Throws it just behind the wall along the dasher. Finney will be first to that. He plays it out to center ice. McNamee has it. He scans the ice. Plays it back up. Here comes the Royals back in the zone. Blake comes over. Scoops that up. Wraps it along the wall to Longo. Looks like Joe's going to get that. Joe walks one guy. 2-on-2 if he hurries. Joe pushes wide. Joe trying to create something. Longo trailing. Good job by Longo. Kellen's off. Longo chips it deep. Kellen goes for a change. Longo goes for a change. Joe goes for a change. Borden and Luke come out. Here comes Clements on the puck. Barron had it in his feet. Didn't know it, but he has it. He's whacks it. Clements has it on the half wall. He takes it behind the net. Clements working, looking for somebody. Mohawks finds Luke. Luke's going to throw it, deflect it. Tommy Barron in front. Hits his skate and goes wide. Royals break it out. They were not at the red. They're calling no icing, but he dumped it deep. Royal in on the play, literally dumps Simon behind the net. Tobias comes in, picks up that loose puck, tries to play it up the wall to Barron. Barron's going to be first at the puck, but the Royal defenseman steps in, plays it across. Royal guy left wide open, shot. Nice save by Max. 4:21 on the clock. We are getting caught running around in our own end, and the Royals will make a goaltending change here with 4:20 on the clock in the second period. 1-0 Royals. Or 1-0 PHC, sorry. Sean Barron has sipped his entire cocktail, letting me know that this changed. Clements has it. He breaks it out of his zone. He's at center ice. He gets pressured. He dumps it by, and he's going to be on that. Nice job by Clements. He first to the puck. Him and the Royals defenseman collide, but Tobias there to help out. Tommy Barron working in the front. Royals will collect that. They'll throw it out. Tried to throw it out to center. Luke stepped over to play it. Tobias has it just outside the blue. He covers. He picks it up. Tommy Barron has it in the slot. Plays it over. Clements put one in on goal, and that's covered. Tobias was there trying to give a couple of whacks, but goalie covered that up nicely. 3:52 on the clock. Fiorello, Chamberlain, and Kasha. One rip, PHC. Fiorello wins the puck. Back to Luke. Luke throws one at the net. That's knocked down. That goes wide. Shake and bake Ray on a rebound. Good job. Ray Kasha on the side. It got deflected. Ray Kasha was standing on the doorstep, and he bangs it in and it's 2-0 PHC. Gowdy talking about food. We're talking about goals. Ray Casha, his first goal of the season. Fiorello wins the draw to Luke. Luke chips it up to Chamberlain. Fiorello has it. Fiorello walking wide. McNamee plays him to the outside, plays him behind the net. McNamee recovers in front. Luke, there it is. Casha in front of the net again. Just couldn't handle it. Fiorello has a loose puck. He's behind the net. He scans. He's looking. Throws it into the slot. Lucas steps in. Oh, just off Lucas's stick. If he lets that rip, that would have been a beaut. Chamberlain on the forecheck. Royals play it up. Luke keeps it in. Tries to chip it to himself and can't. Royal plays it out past the blue, and they'll throw it just back into our own end. No icing. Lucas is going to be first. Jack McNamee screaming for the Royals to get on the puck. And they are. Lucas gets it. Wraps it around to Ray. Ray got to be first to that, but the Royals, his defenseman steps in. He tries to play it and cannot. Fiorello will play it out to center ice. Luke steps over. He plays it back to Lucas. Lucas has it. He throws it weak side to Chamberlain. McNamee read that, broke it up, but they battle. It's a 2-on-1. Fiorello throws it wide. He had Ray Casha wide open, having a biscuit. Didn't look. Throws it wide, and we're in a battle. McDonough off the bench. Puck in his skates. Fiorello chips it to himself. Royals break that up. Here comes Longo off the bench, holding his stick like a briefcase. He's able to recover. Plays it to McDonough. McDonough to the side and bait one guy, but has to play it into the corner. Fiorello on the puck. Longo and McDonough there. McDonough battling. McDonough still battling. Royals get it, play it out, and they're going to just throw it out to center ice. I'm not sure if it has enough. No, 2:10 on the clock. Lucas has it. He spins. He plays it up to Longo. Longo has it. He bumps it to Joe. Joe has it. 1-on-1 with McNamee. Joe goes wide. McNamee keeps him wide. Joe tried to play it in front. McNamee there. Joe and McNamee battling. Longo has it. Throws it across to McDonough. Just over McDonough's stick. McDonough will chase. He'll be first to that puck. Plays it into the corner. Long Island Royal will turn. Plays it up. Oh, just outside the reach of, I think that's Finney. Finney plays at the board, and Borden indirects it to look like he was trying to throw it to Joe, but the Royals will be first to that puck, and they'll throw it all the way down. Finney will retreat in our own end. One Royal pressure and turns, throws it up to Longo. Longo plays it. Oh, Longo just missed Joe there. McNamee pinches, but a nice play, keeps it in. They throw it deep. Here come the Royals. They got a guy in front, nobody home. McNamee's going to step in, puck in the slot. Nice play by Finney, throws it out. Max makes the save. Longo has it. Here comes, I think that's Borden was leading the rush there. Got to get back. There's a Royal camped out in front. 1:05 on the clock. Finney throws it up the wall to Longo. Longo try to play it across to McDonough. He'll play it out to center ice. Kellen, great forecheck. He's in on 1-on-1. He's got a guy in the slot. He plays it to Longo. Go. 3-0 with 52 on the clock. Kellen McDonough picked the pocket of the Royals defenseman at our own blue. Goes in, slides one in the slot. Longo there. Goal. 4-0. Or 3, yep, 3-0, right? 3-0. Sorry, folks, getting ahead of ourselves. 3-0 PHC. Longo with his fourth on the season, his second of the game. 52 seconds left. Tobias wins the draw to himself. He gets it, plays it up to Clements, who chips it in deep. Clements in on the forecheck. 45 on the clock. Tobias comes over. He picks up the loose puck. Tobias working behind the net. Now in the far corner. He pivots. The ref using him as a pick. Plays it over to Clements. Throws it to the point. Finney's got to hurry. He's got some pressure. Uh-oh, here comes the Royals. Royals chip it out. Good job by Logan to step over and play it back in. Clements battling. 25 on the clock. Royals have it to step across the blue. They go wide. Logan keeping them wide. Battle pushes them into the corner. Royal guys pivot. Play it back to their own D. Clements forechecks there. Ties them up. Big pile up on the wall. Clements is just dumped. Two guys go down. Royal knocked the guy down, knocks Clements down and his own guy. 4 on the clock. Finney plays it behind our own net. Logan will be the first one there. Throws it up the wall to Clements. 3-0 PHC. Great period for the PHC boys. Great effort, individual effort by Kellen McDonough on the last goal. Creates that one with just his resilience. This is a hard-working group. If this group works and creates opportunities, when you have guys like Mikey Longo with the silky mitts, those will turn into goals. And that's just what happened there. Sean Barron leaves the booth for a drink. That'll be his second on the day. Jesse Gowdy sending text messages in to place his food order. And Max Gowdy steps over on the wall with a 3-0 lead to talk to Stu Seiden, who was berated by Joe DiGaetano when he missed that breakaway because Stewart taped Joe's stick before the game. That may be Stu's last tape job of the season, and I'm sure he'll be thrilled. We're still looking for sponsors for the power play and penalty kill. Our last sponsors, we thank them, but nothing is free. Nothing is free, and you don't get the sponsorship all season long. PJ Chamberlain relaying up to the booth that shots are 24-13 in favor of PHC through 2. I would tell you that a number of those chances from the Long Island Royals were cans of corns for Max Gowdy, but nonetheless, they do have 13 shots in own goal. Jen Clements walking around collecting the 50-50 tickets. We are not sure who the winner was. I can tell you this, I did not win. I had Tommy Barron for the first goal, and I liked my chances, but he did not put the first biscuit in. Jen Clements is going to catch, though she is not a bad throw. She was unable to catch it. Her boys do not play baseball, I assume, because that one just out of the reach of her should have made a diving catch there. For those of you watching at home, it's 3-0 after 2. PHC has played a very solid game to date. We've been caught running around in our own end once or twice.
Because I have no shoelaces in any of my shoes. That's it.
Sean Barron throws his chip back to Clements, and Jen Clements cannot catch that one either. She has not caught anything. I'm not sure if she could even catch a cold at this point, folks. Fiorello is going to step in for the third period face-off. He'll have Chamberlain to his right and Shake and Bake Kasha to his left. Ray Kasha gets his first biscuit of the season, the third marker. PHC defensemen banging their sticks, trying to get the group rowdy. Royals win the face-off in their own end. Logan Bacard will retreat to his own corner and get it, wrap it up the wall, but that goes right to Lucas Amaker, who's going to play it back in on goal. And Fiorello's there battling. Royal falls down, but they'll play it out to center ice. Lucas has it. He throws it back in. Not deep enough. Royals throw it back out to center ice. Fiorello has it. Oh, he did play. Where it looks like we're going to go to the box there. Fiorello had it. Tried to move it, it looked like. Second too late there. Got his pocket picked. And he's forced to haul down the Long Island player. Otherwise, that could have been a breakaway. McDonough and DiGaetano will come out for the penalty kill. Again, we are in desperate need of a sponsor for the penalty kill. Desperate need. We will have a defensive zone draw to Max's right. DiGaetano steps in for the draw. He loses that. The Royals play it up back to the D-man. That shot wide. Gowdy there. Gowdy battling McNamee in on it. He's throwing some haymakers. Ref comes in to break that up. Shot from the point from Lobo was wide. Gowdy had overshot the net, it looked like. Didn't know where it was. Jesse screaming from the broadcast booth for him to stay still so he didn't bang it into his own net. McDonough to take the face off. Royals just play it in on Max. Not sure what that was. It looked like it might have been a set play attempt, but it just went right in on Max, who covers. 14:23 on the clock. McDonough for the face-off. McDonough has it in his feet, plays it to Blake. Here comes McNamee. He pops Blake's stick, plays it back to Lobo. McDonough out on the point. He blocks that shot attempt. McNamee working on the half wall. Uh-oh, he played it to Joe. Joe could be off to the races. He gets caught, but Joe's in, plays it across. Joe's tied up. McNamee comes over to play a loose puck. Great little play there. Here comes the Royals across the red. Plays it to the middle. Joe breaks that up. He picks up the loose puck. He gets it, throws it off the wall. And he's going to go, him and McDonough will go for a change. Smart play by Joe there not to ice it. Royals retreat to their own end. We get a change. Here comes Clements. Clements and Tobias off. Clements picks off that pass. He's coming. He's working behind the net. He's still working behind the net. He comes all the way out. He twists. He turns. Royals send 2 guys. They come away with it. Trying to break out. They do. McNamee plays it to a guy cutting to the middle. But here comes Tobias on the back check. Great hustle. Tobias is dumped. No penalty. Chamberlain steps in. Uh-oh, here come the Royals. Oh, McNamee tried to play it across to the guy who was open, but just out of his reach. Finney will retreat. Luke Seiden coming back into the play. Finney wraps it around. Nobody home. Tobias comes over to help. Kicked right to Luke. Luke has it. Chips it. Not hard enough. Did knock it out. Here come the Royals. They play it across. McNamee in the slot. Shot wide. Luke gets it. His pocket's picked. Royal goes down. Luke still has a good battle by Luke. Luke twists right back into the Royals defenseman. Didn't know he was there, but Finney comes over. Royals look like they're out of gas. Finney wraps it around the other side. Here goes Luke to play it. 12:45 on the clock. Penalty is over. We are even strength. Luke gets it, takes a slap shot all the way down. That's going to be an icing, but it looked like the PHC guys were gassed. Luke was running from corner to corner there, trying ferociously to get the puck. Smart play by Luke. Knew that he had some tired troops. Takes a slap shot and sends it all the way down. We'll take a defensive zone draw. Digitano, McDonough, and Longo with Tushev and Borden. Looks like McNamee's moved up to center. He'll step in against Joe on the draw. Joe wins the draw to Longo. Longo plays it to Blake. Blake has it. Good defensive zone win. Blake's battling. Joe comes in to help. He helps. Joe battling. McNamee comes in. We got 3 Royals and 2 PHC guys behind the net. Joe walks out. He's got his feet moving. Here comes McNamee. He forces Joe. Joe plays it up the wall, but not out. Kellen battling. Joe battling. And they play it out to Longo. 1-on-1 if he hurries. Kellen tries to join the rush. Just outside of his reach. Longo tried to make a nice pass there. Borden steps up to try to make a play, but here come the Royals. That played into McNamee's skates. McNamee on the forecheck. Tushev has it. Takes it behind the net. Tushev plays it to Longo. Into Longo's feet. He can't make the play there, so Tushev forced to get it again behind our net. Tushev gets it, wraps it, but right to a defender. Joe comes in to help. Royals have it, play it behind the net to McNamee. McNamee behind the net, throws it in front, nobody home. That's going to go all the way out to the D. They play it. Borden, McNamee fell. Not sure if Borden tripped him there. Didn't look like it. McNamee tumbles. Blake battles behind the net. Blake gets it, throws it to Longo. Longo's got Joey and Kellen. Plays it up, can't. Has them again behind. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Joey and Kellen. Joe goes in, shoots. Oh, Kellen there, rebound. Longo there, rebound. It's loose. Goal. Not sure who scored that. Oh, there it was. The monkey finally off the back. Great job by Mikey Longo in the slot. Scooped up a loose puck. Throws it in on goal. Goalie's unable to handle it. Bingo City. Joey Digitano is talking to Stu. Stu throwing the monkey off Joe's back. It's 4-rip PHC. Great work, Mikey Longo. 2 bingos and an assist today, my friends. And it's 4-0 with 11 minutes left on the clock. Luke has it. Takes it behind his own net. He scans the ice. He comes out of the corner. He plays it. Chips it up. Looks like he almost hit his dad in his lips. And that goes into our bench. Stu Seiden had the duck out of the way. Not sure if Luke wanted to stay up a little bit later last night and was not allowed because of a doubleheader. But he fired a puck in it right at his dad's head. Stu, with reflexes like a cheetah, able to dodge that. Fiorello went on the defensive zone draw. Over to Amaker. Amaker plays it to Seiden, who plays it back to Amaker, but the Royals are there battling. They walk out of the corner, tried to play it in front, but Fiorello comes in to help. Fiorello has it. He looks to chip it up to Ray. Ray there, he throws his stick in the mix. Fiorello comes out with it. He's got Chamberlain wide. Oh, he had to move it to him there. Here comes the Royals. Had Chamberlain streaking, didn't move it, and it's right back down our neck with 10:30 left on the clock. Lucas ties up a player. 2 defensemen behind the net. Fiorello, nice job being in front. Recognized that both defensemen were behind the net. Camped out in front, scoops up the loose puck, and we break out of the zone. Shake and bake Ray on the forecheck. Royals have it, play it back out to center ice. Here come the Royals. Lucas bumps him wide. Royal goes down. He pulls a Lucas down with him. 2 Royals on the puck. He plays it along to Luke Seiden. Luke Seiden's got Chamberlain. Got to move it to him. Got to move it to him. Doesn't. Luke is buried. Luke goes down. We're going on the Pico power play. Dowdy yelling at Luke to get up. Luke giving us the finger, it looks like. Luke went down in a heap. Stu Seiden laughing on the bench. O'Malley talking to Luke, telling them to control his emotions because we're going on the Pico power play. With 9:58 and a 4-goal lead. He did get right up, and here comes Clements. Tobias, Barron with Blake and Finney. Tobias wins the draw to himself, plays it into the corner, tries to play it at front. He cannot. That's broken up, but Clements is there first. He's battling along the wall. Tobias comes over to help. Played it to the point. Finney gets it, chips it to Clements. He's tied up. Royals pick up that loose puck, come across the red. They throw it back in deep in our own end. Finney's going to be first to that puck. He plays it over to Blake. Blake has it. Blake gets moving up ice. Here come the Royals. They step in. Blake across the blue, across the red. Finney goes for a change. Here comes Seiden on the ice. Royals get the puck. They throw it out to neutral zone. Luke collects. He spins, bangs into his own guy. Thankfully, Tobias recognized it. He picks up the loose puck, plays it to Clements. Clements has it. He drives wide. He's still driving wide all the way around the net. Tried to tuck it in front. Nobody there. Barron was there. Tried to play it. Royals collect, and they'll just throw it all the way down. No icing. Luke will be first to that puck. 9 minutes flat on the clock in the third period. Luke has it. Luke loses it. He's tied up. Got to move pucks here, folks. Blake gets the puck, moves it up to Clements. Off the bench comes Digatano. Blake is down below the dots, and he's there. Oh, Clements saw him, played it across. Blake just couldn't bang it home. Luke has it at the point. Plays it on the half wall to Clements. Clements plays it to Joey. Joey walks one. He twists. He turns. He plays it into the corner to Clements. Clements. Oh, good little play. Oh, Joe misses the net. Good little play. Tic-tac-toe. No why he's on his backhand, but good little play with Clements and Joey. Clements, great shift. Clements got to get back here. Luke forces wide. Power plays over. 8:12 on the clock. Nash. Blake plays it up to Joe. Joe's by himself at the red. Joe's going wide. State falls down, tries to play it in front, gets back up. He's got help now with Tobias. Puck played along the wall. They're going to just throw it out. Luke will be first. Tobias comes, it's Kellen, Longo, and Joe. Joe's going to go for a change. And out comes Ray. We got Ray, Longo, and McDonough. 7:40 on the clock. McDonough first to that forecheck. Ooh, puck played just outside of Lucas's reach. He's got 2 guys on him. Good. He's first to the puck, spins, plays it on the half wall. Good little play by Lucas. Smart hockey play. Plays it out. That's offsides. 7:25 on the clock. 4-rip PHC. Good little play by Lucas right there. Smart was first to the puck. Knew he had 2 guys on him. The one Royals guy stopped. And Lucas just chipped it out of the zone. They throw it back in. Offsides. Line change here. We've got Fiorello with Ray and Chamberlain. Lucas and Finney on the back end. Fiorello loses the draw. Royals collect it. Step over the blue. Chamberlain ties him up. Fiorello comes. He's got it. Throws it in the middle. Royals break that up. Try to get a shot in on goal, but they can't. Lucas breaks another play up. Breaks it up again. PHC guys 2 bunched up, banging into each other. Fiorello has it. Loses it. Ray gets it. Plays it across. Ooh, looking for Chamberlain. Just outside his reach. Goes to the far corner. Royals play it up. Fiorello on the forecheck there. Royals spins out. Throw it out to center ice. Finney's on the back check. Whoa. Finney talking. Lucas first to that puck. He spins away from one. Gets his feet moving up ice. He dances one. Chips it out to the center ice. Fiorello on the forecheck. Played back to Lucas. Lucas plays it up to Ray, who plays it across to Chamberlain. Chamberlain throws that in on goal, goes in and plays his own rebound. Chamberlain working out of the corner. He spins away from one, plays it behind the net to Ray, who just throws it back to him. 6:29 and counting on the clock. 4-0 PHC. If you are just tuning in, you've missed a lot, my friends. Royals and PHC battle along the wall. think that's Chamberlain. Comes over to help out. Royals throw it out. That could be ice. They're saying no. Lucas will be first to the puck, but he's got pressure. Lucas gets it. Oh, nice cut. Walks away from one. He's got guys at the center ice. He plays it up to Nash. Nash has Tommy Barron. Plays it up to Barron. Oh, plays it up to Barron, but just out of his reach. Royals go D to D here. They got guys breaking into the slot. And that's broken up by Clements. The Royals will be offsides if they play it. They're not calling it. Both Stu and O'Malley looking for an offsides. Barron tried to play it to himself, but cannot. Luke plays it across to Clements. He's got it across center ice. 5:40 on the clock. Clements dumps it in. Going to make the Royals go to the entire length of the ice to get a goal here. And the smart play by PHC. They don't need any more goals. Just keep working and grinding, and we'll see you for the 4-10 game. Clements dumped behind the net, but he's got two Royals tied up. Out comes Tobias with the puck. He shakes, he bakes. He's got Tommy Barron in front. No! Oh! Logan Borden, I think that was, stepped way down low, rang one off the bar. Luke sided in, both defensemen below the dots. Only Tommy Barron is back. Good play by Luke to recover. Smart play by Barron is both defensemen below the dots. Nash behind the net. Tries to play it in front. That's broken up. Royals have it in their own corner. They'll go behind their own net. 4:57 on the clock. Royals have it. Trying to break out. Clements falls down. Royals cross center ice. Royals have nothing. They're actually offsides, and they'll throw it in, broken up. They'll throw that in on Max. Max plays it. He'll collect wisely. The whistle with 4:42 on the clock. And a 4-0 lead. Longo, Digitano, McDonough will come out. This line has contributed 3 goals. Digitano with a goal. Mikey Longo with 2 biscuits and an assist. Kellen McDonough with a gorgeous assist early. Digitano for the defensive zone draw. He steps in against McNamee. Joe wins it, loses it in the ref's feet. McNamee tried to play it back. He does, but out of the zone. Royals were forced to retreat. They lose it now into their own corner. Mike Longo is going to be the first to that. Royals get it, chip it up the wall. Blake keeps that in. McNamee working there with Blake. Blake retreats smartly into our own zone. He's pressured, plays it up, loses it. Oh, he's going to dump McNamee there. Just too much there. Played with the puck a little too much. Throws it, hits the ref skates, back down our own net. Forced the trip McNamee up. Last guy you want in that slot unmarked is Declan McNamee. And Blake dumps him, and that'll be the second penalty of the day for PHC. Joey and Kellen on the PK, Luke and Finney on the back end. 4:15 on the clock. Joey in for the draw. Joey wins the draw, plays it back to Finney. Good defensive zone draw by Joe. Declan dumps Joe. Finney throws it out to the blue, just outside the reach of the Royals player. He throws it up. Intercepted by Joe. Joe comes across the blue, loses it. Kellen and Joe battle on the same wall. Joe chips it all the way down. Royals have to go to their own corner and chase. Nice little play here by Joe and Kellen. They've worked well together. Royals play it up to themselves. I think that was Luke or Finney intercepted it and throw it in on goal. Force a whistle. 101 on the PK. 3:46 left on the game clock. Offensive zone draw. There were no sponsors today. These cheap bastards did not pony up. Joe on the offensive zone draw wins it to himself. Royals collect that in their own end. Try to play it out. Oh, nice job by Kellen McDonough. Comes over to force. Here comes the Royals at center ice. Joe deflects that puck. Finney's got it. He's got Joe on the wall. If he plays it, Finney throws it off the wall. Royals are forced to chase. Joey will forecheck. Kellen will go for a change. 3:24 on the clock. 38 on the PK. Royals come across the center. Royals come across the blue. McNamee going to the center. Joe breaks that up, picks it up off the wall. Joe has it. He's going to throw it out. Chips it out. Nice job. Mikey Longo on his horse. He's in a foot race with the Royals defender. Mikey Longo battling. Nice job. Longo comes out with it. Walks one. Oh! That's a great play. Joey Digitano chips it out. Mike Longo, first to the puck, walks out of the corner and tucks it home for the first hat trick of the season. Longo with 3 goals and an assist. Joe with a goal and a beauty assist there, and Kellen with an assist. The three of them have worked nicely. Ryan O'Malley looking like a mastermind with the change of the lines. We went from a team who could not score goals, folks, to putting up 5, and we've still got some time left. We're still short. Lucas has the puck. He breaks up a centering pass, plays it in the corner, wraps it around to his D partner, Logan. Logan tries to be first there. He battles. Royal goes down. They play it into the corner. They play it out in front. Max breaks that up with his stick. Max battling 2 Royals there. Longo comes over. Blake, Logan beating the shit out of kids. Not sure what that's about, but the ref comes over. Not sure what this mess is about here, but Logan's going to go to the box. 2:34. We're going to be short again.
Now take a boat.
Logan came over. Luke and Finney on the back end. We got Chamberlain and Fiorello on the kill. 2 back-to-back power plays for Long Island. You do not want to give this team life. 5-0, but we got another game here, folks. Last thing we want to do is give this team confidence. Royals win the defensive zone draw, or offensive zone draw. They win it back to the D. They chip it to the corner. Side in first there. He's battling with 2 Royals. 1 Royal collapses. Fiorello comes over to help out. He forces. Royals tried to play it back, but Fiorello picked his pocket nicely. Got to move it up. We're short-handed. We're trying to stick handle through 61 players. Not going to happen. Back down our neck. Finney first to the puck. He wraps it all the way around, just outside the reach of Chamberlain. Puck behind our net. Royals play it to the weak side. 2 minutes left on the clock. They play it to the D. Fiorello out to pressure. Forces the play back down low. Gowdy imploring them to pick up sticks from the press box. Chamberlain plays it out to the middle. Nicely, he's going to go out to the blue, but here come the Royals back in on it. Great job by Luke to break that up. Royals forced to retreat. They come D to D and up the weak side. They play it in. That's going to go into the bench with 1:39 on the clock. PHC will make a change. Looks like it's going to be Ray and Tobias will come out to kill the remainder of this penalty with 35 seconds left on the PK. 1:39 on the game clock. Finney and Seiden on the back end. Nash steps in on the draw. He wins it to himself, loses it, one-hands it, tries to one-hand it back to Luke, but the Royal comes in first. Luke forces the Royal off the puck, gets it. He's got 2 guys behind the net on him. Tries to play it to Ray. Luke falls down. Ray has it, throws it right up the gut, picked off. Royals have it, try to shoot it, broken up nicely. Here comes Tobias out past the blue, out past the red, tries to chip it to himself around. He does. 9 on the PK. Tobias working hard in the corner. Royals just throwing it up the wall. Luke throws that back in. PK's over. 1:04 on the clock. Borden goes to the bench, and off the bench comes Tommy Barron. Tommy Barron comes out. Finney has it just inside our blue. He shakes one, throws it up to Ray at center ice. Ray has it. Tries to chip it deep. He chips it just inside the blue. Royals have it. They look to go D to D. 45 on the clock. Royal has it. He fell. Tobias forces him. Oh, nice job. I think that's Tommy Barron walks. Oh, he had Ray Casher there just over his stick. Luke picks up the loose puck at center ice. He scans the ice. He walks. He's still walking. Comes across the red, chips it all the way down. 24 on the clock. Nice play by Luke. Make this team work. Ray Casher coming to the bench, falls at center ice. Here comes Clements on the ice. 15 on the clock. Royals cross the blue. They're forced wide by Finney. You got a guy in front. They are. Oh, Max Gowdy made a nice save. Good play by Nash Tobias. Picked up the loose pucker. That was a goal. PHC getting a little lax here lately. Looked like Nash Tobias is going to go for roughing at the buzzer. But needless to say, that's a win. 5-0. And as always, we will video the handshake line. Sean Barron giving me the camera because he cannot wait to get back in and get his 3rd drink of the day. 5-0 win over the Royals in opening game play of the AYHL. Great day by Max Gowdy in net. Pitches a shutout and adds that to his collection. Goals on the day. Longo with a hat trick. 1 from McDonough, 1 from Digatano. Digatano with a goal.
What's that?
Shake and bake Kasha with a goal. We will retreat here into Dunlop's and get set for the 14-10 puck drop.
Are you?
Thank you and good night.
Are you staying? Where you going? $28.19 total.